See, the real trick to buying the best phone for the price is to get a phone in the higher price segment that's available on a discount. I mean, that's obviously no rocket science, right? So today we're talking about the cluttered 30,000 rupee price segment where there is one phone that launched at 40k but is now going at 30 to 33k. Jesus. Now the phone I'm talking about has the performance without the added bulk. It doesn't look basic while lacking the features. And let's face it, not everyone likes curves. Sometimes flat is the way to go. So the phone I'm talking about is this one, the Realme GT 7 not 40k, going for 32, 33k almost all the time. And the question is this actually a great deal or a discount trap? And shouldn't you be waiting for newer phones? Time to answer all of your questions. See, first off, the Realme GT 7 is a very practical phone for most people. It has a plastic back and frame, but it doesn't look cheap by any means. And check this out, 8.3mm thick, only 206 grams, only because it packs in a massive 7000 mAh battery, which by the way lasts for a long time. I mean, it has been giving us around 11 hours of screen on time, which is great. And unlike a lot of phones, this comes with a proper 120 watt fast charger, and it charges the phone to full in like 50 minutes. Then there's IP68, 69, my favorite and your favorite rating. So you can dip it in the water, plus the screen has rainwater touch, so you can even use it when it's a little wet. Now coming to the real deal, specs wise, this is the best display you can get in this segment. I mean, it's flat 1.5K AMOLED, 120Hz, LTPO, not LTPS, which you usually get in this price, 1600 nits in high brightness mode, HDR10, Dolby Vision, both of which by the way work in Netflix, and the screen itself is fantastic to look at, bright and punchy, and you're going to enjoy watching videos and movies on this screen. Along with it, the speakers here are very loud and clear, and it even has O haptics, which we've all loved on OnePlus phones, and the vibrations here are nice and crispy. I love it. Even the fingerprint scanner works well, and yeah, this takes all the basics right. Now, another great thing about this phone is the performance. Hear me out. This comes with the Dimensity 9400E chipset with 8GB LPDDR5X RAM, 256GB of UFS 4 storage, by the way, in the base variant. And yeah, this thing scores over 2.5 million on Antutu. And yeah, even the Geekbench scores are superb, higher than the OnePlus 13R, iQOO Neo 10, you name it. And it's not just numbers. We played Genshin on the highest settings, and we got an average of 58.7 FPS. Even in Wuthering Waves, which is a lot heavier, it got an average of 58.1 FPS. And yeah, it supports 120 FPS in BGMI, where we got an average of 109 FPS. And there's also vapor chamber cooling. So yeah, it does get hot like most, powerful phones, but nothing uncomfortable even in long gaming sessions. I mean, this is easily the best performance you can get at this price. And then you get things like Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, both LHDC and LDAC codecs. You also get 5G, which works fine. Connectivity is not an issue. You also get NFC, IR blaster, you name it. So far, everything looks top-notch, lovey-dovey, hot shot, crispy and nice. So what exactly is okay about this phone? You guessed it, cameras. See, the GT7 has a 50 megapixel Sony IMX906 primary camera, a 50 megapixel JN5 2x telephoto, yeah, no 3x sadly, an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 32 megapixel selfie camera. And if you look at photos individually from the GT7, you'll see that it takes pretty good photos. Even the portraits and even the zoom shots are usable with the 2x telephoto. The only problem is it boosts colors almost every single time. Now, if you like that, it's fine, but if you don't like that, there are better camera phones in this price range. Like, we even compared it to the OnePlus 13R and the Reno 14, and both of them click better photos from the rear camera. And even in terms of portraits, well, the Reno is an easy pick for its 3.5x telephoto. Now, in low light, I'd say the 13R clicks the best photos, Reno comes last, GT7 sits somewhere in the middle, but in selfies, it's actually the GT7 which captures best details even in low light. But yeah, colors again are a bit boosted in typical Realme fashion. Now, the Realme GT7 can also record videos in 8K 30 FPS, which is great for your 8K TVs. You also get 4K 120 FPS support, so that's a bonus. And when you compare the videos, the Realme was matching the OnePlus and the Oppo, so good enough. Now, don't get me wrong, the cameras on the Realme GT7 are not bad. It's pretty good actually, but not the best. Then comes the biggest and the baddest. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Realme UI. But yeah, if you like me, you can subscribe and watch more of me. See, the Realme GT7 runs Realme UI 6 on top of Android 15, which is basically ColorOS or OxygenOS wearing Realme clothes, and you get all the AI features, smooth animations, and it has 4 years of Android updates, which is again solid in this price range. But yeah, Realme UI is Realme UI. I mean, we haven't faced any major bugs or anything as such on this phone, but we've come across a lot of people who have, always talked about issues and bugs in Realme phones, Realme taking its own sweet time to fix them. So that kind of makes me a little skeptical. That's the only thing. Plus, yeah, this has the glance on the lock screen. You can turn it off, but it's there. You also get a few pre-installed apps and the usual stuff. Now, there's one more thing. Actually, two. See, this does not have wireless charging, which you do get in phones like the H60 Pro, the S24 FE. This also does not have eSIM support. So, yeah, something to note. Now, obviously, with a lot of new phones coming, there's the question of should you wait for an upcoming newer phone? See, first up, the OnePlus 15R should come to India sometime soon, probably by the end of the year, but that'll easily go over 40k, so not in this price range. But the iQOO Neo 11 is also in the pipeline. It's already launched in China, has some crazy specs, 144Hz LTPO AMOLED, Snapdragon 8 Elite, 7500 mAh battery, 100-watt charging, metal frame, IP6869, Origin OS. Yeah, looks good, but I'm not sure if it'll come to India exactly like this or, some spec or design changes like in the iQOO Neo 10. And there's no confirmation on the launch date, but rumors suggest sometime in February. So if you can wait, the iQOO Neo 11 looks solid, but if you cannot, so the point is, if you honestly need a phone right now around 30k, the Realme GT7 is a very solid deal. And for this price, you're getting a phone with no real major compromises. I mean, flagship like gaming, great display, fantastic battery life, fast charging, proper haptics, NFC, IP rating, and it's not even heavy or too thick. Even the cameras are fine for most people. And who knows, if it drops below 30k in typical Realme GT style fashion, it'll then be a steal deal for sure.
This is business.
So you tell me, what do you think of this deal and what do you think of the Realme GT7? If you're using this phone, share your experience, comment below, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.